radio talk show, Battle of the DJs, and our guests are
Marcel Cole, also known as DJ Flake, and his mother, Lula Cole.
So how y'all doing today?
Fantastic.
That's great, that's great, that's great. Glad to have y'all on Keeping It Real talk show. Flake, we've been knowing you pretty much all your life. We were talking earlier. I remember some of the guys like Shannon, we call Big Bull.
Yeah.
We started talking about, back in the days when we were pretty young, how we used to call ourselves DJ. Doing a little something. You remember when they had the old turntables with the needle?
Yes, sir.
I remember that. One wheel on there, you had to try to, scrub or whatever you call it. But nevertheless, so how old were you when you started, DJing, doing your thing as we call?
That was about 12, 13.
12 or 13. Now, what inspired you to, get into the DJ field? Or music, rather?
Well, me and all them 10 guys I used to rap with,
Mhm.
somebody had to DJ.
Right.
Everybody couldn't rap. So we had a little rap group, and somehow I got off the rap side and started DJing.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So, Miss Lou, call you the dancing woman.
Yes, sir.
Well, but did you ever see this coming?
Yes, I did. Yeah, because I was in the process of building a washroom.
Uh-huh.
And then about 10 balls I was spending at my house.
Right.
So I decided to change my washroom into a studio.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how he started out with a studio.
What you say?
And so every night, 2 or 3 nights after the week, all the guys would stay at my house to DJ, and then I when they was about 7 or 8, I took them to a blues concert in Troy. So I guess that's what really got me started. A blues concert, the youngest boys in having a blues concert.
What you say? Now, was he ever in talent shows or?
Yeah, I took them to like Fort Rucker,
Mm-hmm.
Montgomery, different shows, and they competed with, and they done pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And I took them with Montgomery C, Public Enemy, and Favorite Flavor, all of them, to try to get them inspired. So.
Right, right. And pretty much it worked.
Yeah.
They call him the man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we notice now that he's with Darren Lee and the Party Train, Flake is well known all over. I hear that name all the time. Even in the field that I work in, they always, bring you up, man. Your name up, and they said DJ Flake, But LaGrace, okay?
This is an honor for me because he's also my first cousin. So I was part of we used to have parties when we were younger. His mom did, and he used to DJ for us, and we would dance. And I also want to acknowledge that he's not only a DJ, he is a college graduate. So he went on to graduate from college. How do you manage all that, DJing and your career? Just tell us a little bit about that.
Well, my wife at home, she likes a lot of stuff. So I got to go get it. Right. Bottom line, I got to get it.
Even with having diabetes, you're still going, nothing stops you. How do you maintain and stay healthy and, make that a part of what you're doing?
Well, it's just one of the things you got to deal with. Some life brings you just got to deal with it. Keep rolling with it. And don't let it stop you.
Yeah, I know that your spirit has always been humble and, nothing really takes you down. And I admire that in you, that you keep going no matter what, no matter how hard it gets. And it's also been an inspiration to me. So we just want to acknowledge you for all the things that you're doing and just to keep going and keep pressing.
And I noticed the drive about you. Some folks, when they have an ailment, they'll just sit by the wayside and, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to further my education. But you have proven to the world that, it doesn't matter what your ailment is, you can be whatever you want to be, you know what I'm saying? And you know, and what really gives you that drive to really keep going? I mean, even though, you know, it may look rough, you know, because a lot of people look on the outside, you know, on the outside looking in, and they really don't know your story, you know what I'm saying? But really, what really gives you that drive, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I tell you, there are a lot of days I woke up hospitals in Montgomery,
Right.
ICU, and the Lord gave me a chance to, you know, see another day. And I had that chance to get it, so there's no need in sitting around thinking about what I could be doing. I might as well go ahead and do it.
Right. And that's great. Now, what can you tell some other young person that wants to be a DJ and wants to further their education, not just be a DJ? You know, you're proving here tonight that it's not about just DJing, but you got to go higher than just being a DJ. You got to get your education. You know what I'm saying?
Well, anything they want, they got to work hard at it.
Right.
That's number one. Work hard at it and have your goals in mind to go get those goals.
Right.
And, you know, hit the books.
Right.
Don't do like I did. I didn't hit them like I was supposed to, but hit the books.
Right. And sometimes, you know, you got your mama knocking you upside the head, right? Keep you in line during that time.
That's all the time.
It was all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, but one thing I told him, always respect yourself,
That's right.
you know, and it's okay to walk away.
Mhm.
You know, walking away don't mean you're scared, you
Right.
know. So I always taught him, you know, and guys that used to stay at my house.
Right.
It's okay to walk away, you know. Like I said, at the age of 10, he came and got better. They told me he was gonna live to be 16, but he's 36 now.
Okay.
You know, it's a blessing.
That's right.
So,
That's right. That's right.
my only baby, so come Friday.
Right. And we just want to thank you all for coming and, you know, and just giving your testimony and just letting the people know, hey, DJ Flake, you know, what appears to be, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I went through some stuff, but I'm still here, you know what I'm saying? And we want to thank you all, you know, even your mom, you know, she demonstrated that, hey, you know, you have to push your child. And that's what, you know, I tell a lot of people, parents, you know, push your children, you know, get behind them, you know, whatever the dream are, whatever the dream is, rather, you know, push it. And you never know, you know what I'm saying, what can become of that dream, you know. And so we just want to tell you all thank you, you know, for coming to Keeping It Real, you know, because we are keeping it real, you know. We're not going to script it out, you know what I'm saying. We're just going to just flow and, you know, just talk to your real talk, because people need to see the real side, you know. We can fake all day long, but people want to see, you know, the real us, you know what I'm saying. And so that's why we call this show Keeping It Real, you know. And once again, we want to say thank you. Anything else you want to say, LaGrace? She's been quiet tonight, y'all.
I just thank you guys for coming out. I had a question for you.